Hey, what's up, everyone? Here for Christmas stuff video. Um, so let's get to it. Starting off with small items. In my stocking, there's this 2-pack of knives from Sheffield. The small one's kind of a pain in the ass to close, but the big one's nice. Then my buddy Jesse got me this knife here from Cold Steel. I really like this one. This one's pretty bitchin'. Uh, my mom got me this South Park Year in a Box calendar. And my brother got me this Zombie Smarts calendar. Alright, now on to games. Starting with NES titles. Got Defender 2. Double Dragon 3, good old Bimmy and Jimmy. AVGN fans know what I'm talking about. I actually found a Bible game this year. Exodus from Wisdom Tree. As shitty as those games are, they're cool to have. Ghosts and Goblins. Mission Impossible. And Top Gun. Damn, now I gotta learn how to land the plane, don't I? Alright, Genesis games are next. Got Batman Returns, I believe complete. Yes, complete. Columns. This one is without book. Shinobi 3, I believe this one's without book as well. Yeah, without book. Vector Man and the little cardboard slipcase thing, that is complete. Books behind there. And then a loose copy of Virtual Bart. Alright, now time for Super Nintendo games. And I'm getting Krusty Super Fun House. Run Saber, a game that's been on my list for a little over a year now. Sunset Riders, I can't believe my mom found this one. Super Bases Loaded. Excalibur 2097. And finally, Ys Wanderers from Ys 3. Then, I can't use these, but, you know, I've been a fan of the original Power Rangers since it was new. So, somehow, probably my brother or someone came across these. These old, oh, hold on. There we go. These old Mighty Morphin Power Rangers CD-ROM games. Jigsaw puzzles and print kit. If you don't remember these were advertised in a commercial on at the end of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie VHS. Um, I believe it was directly after the credits ended. They had a little ad for different computer games, jigsaw puzzles, the print kit. There's uh, like Invitation Writer or something like that. Uh, I don't know. There's about like 6 of them or so. But the jigsaw puzzles is complete, and I believe so. Yeah, so is print kit. So just cool little pieces to collect there. All right, current gen games coming up now. Let's see, you got Contra 4 for DS. New Super Mario Brothers for DS. I should just say that these are DS games coming up here. Sonic Classic Collection. And Ninja Turtles Arcade Attack. Now, when I opened this bunch, I was saying to myself, why am I getting all these DS games? I don't have a DS. So then I opened this. My folks got me a new 3DS in Cosmo Black. And here it is right here. I've actually been having quite a bit of fun on this. But isn't it weird? I get a 3DS, but no 3DS games. Gotta love backwards compatibility, don't we, folks? Alright. Well, since there's only one of this, I'll show you the one Wii game I got. Tetris Party Deluxe. Alright, now our little stack of PS3 games. Bejeweled 3. This game's been awesome. I really love this game franchise. This is probably the one game I've been sitting playing most. I can sit here for hours and just play this because I just think it's so fun. Alright, next we got Duke Nukem Forever. I know, I just realized I didn't open up Bejeweled 3. Guitar Hero Van Halen. Guitar Hero World Tour. Lucha Libre AAA Hero Ace Del Ring. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Red Dead Redemption. WWE All-Stars. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Unfortunately without booklet. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. And finally WWE 12. Okay. Nah, you know what? I'll save it for a video. I can make a rant video out of this, even if it's a small one. So, if anyone read that post, there's a video coming, a rant video coming. So just let me work out the details with that one. Hint: it's about this. Oh, and All Stars came with the strategy guide as well. Alright, music now. cassette of Rush Permanent Waves. Whitesnake Slide It In on vinyl. The rest are CDs here. Amorphous, the Corellian Isthmus, which I found is their first record. It's pretty good. Beatallica, All You Need Is Blood. I saw them with Dream Theater in July of 2009, I believe. They put on a really entertaining show. If you get a chance, check them out. Blue Murder. Deathathon coming up here. Death Spiritual Healing. I can't believe they found that. That's been the one CD that's eluded me. Relapse reissue of Human. Reissue of Individual Thought Patterns. And reissue of Sound of Perseverance. We got Destruction Cracked Brain. That's the next one to listen to. Ex Deo Romulus. I heard about them because it's like a side band of Cataclysm. I think Cataclysm kicks ass. One of the few bands actually maintaining what death metal really is these days. Well, let's not open up that wound. Heavy Metal box set. This is the little slim digibook reissue thing. But there's a problem with it. This was brand new and sealed. When I opened it, it only had discs 1, 2, and 4. So, I've emailed Rhino, seeing if I can just get a replacement. I tried telling him, you know, we didn't lose it. I'm the first to open it. So we got Chrysian, the Great Execution. Meshuggah Nothing 2-disc. Rush Vapor Trails. Sodom Agent Orange. Suicidal Tendencies, How Will I Laugh Tomorrow When I Can't Even Smile Today. Whitesnake Slip of the Tongue. And Whitesnake Gold. And I realize there's quite a bit of Whitesnake. I've been on a Whitesnake kick lately. Alright, time for movies. VHS started off. Cemetery Man. This movie's great. You know, this DVD, or this video, sorry, says R and from Fox, so I don't know what's going to be like compared to my Anchor Bay DVD. Dead Alive Unrated is one of my favorite movies of all time. Unfortunately, while speaking of Dead Alive, I'm not really that fond of the Blu-ray. I don't think it's as visually impressive as it could be. You know, I've seen older movies and that look better on Blu-ray, so I don't know. I just don't. I think they may have just rushed that out. They don't really. It wasn't really a priority, or you know, attempt to take care of it or whatever. So here, this next setup is a big old pile of shit. Let's see if we can line these up any. I didn't think that would work, so I'll just show you regularly. What I got here is Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through Wes Craven's New Nightmare on tape. So, 1, 2, Freddy's Revenge, 3, Dream Warriors, 4, Dream Master, 5, Dream Child, Freddy Said Final Nightmare, and New Nightmare. So that's cool. I mean, especially that the original has, you know, doesn't have that, Freddy's face picture that, or the first DVD in the Snapcase had. See, all these seem to have original artwork. Then we got Orgy of the Dead. How my family found this, I'll never know. Why they found it, I'll never know, but good old cheesy Ed Wood crap. And then we got Rosemary's Baby. And finally, this was a cool one. Taste the Blood of Dracula. I'm a big fan of the Hammer Dracula films. Alright, now we got DVDs and 2 Blu-rays. We got The Adventures of Pete and Pete Season 2. I was really happy to get this one. This one's been eluding my collection essentially since these Nick Rewind collections weren't in heavy production. It was just Pete and Pete Season 1 and 2 and then Clarissa Season 1. Excuse me. Then we got Alone in the Dark with Martin Landau, Jack Palance, and Donald Pleasance. Beast of Blood. Chillerama. The Anchor Bay version of City of the Living Dead. It's cool. This one's got an actual insert with the original poster art. Something my Blue Underground one doesn't. Which, on that note, I don't have the new special edition of City of the Living Dead. I have the original with the same artwork from Blue Underground. Speaking of Blue Underground, got George Romero's The Crazies. I've been waiting to check this one out for a while. Somehow my brother found me the director's cut of The Frighteners. Halloween 25th Anniversary Edition DiviMax DVD, 2-disc. Halloween 4, standalone. Hard Rock Zombies. Jack Brooks Monster Slayer. Living Dead at the Manchester Morgue. Looney Tunes Spotlight Collection Volume 1. Machete. Good old Machete. The Machine Girl. Night of the Bloody Apes. Yes, another video nasty. I've been on the hunt for those. Riff Tracks double feature. The first disc is Best of Riff Tracks Shorts Volume 1, excuse me. And Night of the Living Dead, which I've heard is quite entertaining. Skinned Deep. I don't know much about this, so if anyone can tell me about it, it would be really helpful. South Park Season 8. Criterion Videodrome. A couple box sets here. Shriek Show British Horror Quadruple Feature. That's the Pete Walker collection. Frightmare, House of Whipcord, Flesh and Blood Show, and Die Screaming Marianne. So that was a pretty cool find. This heavy son of a bitch here. The Godzilla collection. Where you got Gojira 2-disc, Mothra vs. Godzilla, Godzilla Raids Again, All Monsters Attack, Invasion of Astro Monster, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. Fuck. My question is, why do they have the second Mechagodzilla in here? Why wouldn't they put the first? I don't even know why the first Mechagodzilla is not in this kind of collection, but whatever. And then my two Blu-rays, nothing too special. Evil Dead 2 25th Anniversary. I did not have the previous Anchor Bay version. And Land of the Dead. Alright, so the last gift is in the basement, so I'll pause and we'll reconvene down there, shall we? Alright, down here in the basement we have let's get this off of here. Schecter Omen 8. Yes, I got an 8-string guitar. Plus it may not focus. There we go. Randall RG75 75 watt amp. With a foot switch. This is what I thought this was. Hit my cymbals. So this is my drum room too. So, oop, don't want to go there. We'll discuss the drums hopefully in another video. But yeah, that was the biggest gift. It is in the walnut grain finish, as opposed to the black. This is a Gothic cross inlay. And we'll go into details in another. We'll go into details in another video. Alright, so that's it for my my Christmas update. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the holiday season with New Year's coming up this week. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. You know, if you don't like saying those, Happy Holidays. If you don't like saying that, then I'll say Happy Shut the Fuck Up. Again, AVGN references. But, just joking. So, yeah, I mean, just take care of yourselves, guys. You know, stay safe the holiday season. Spend it with the ones you love. You know, that's what means the most. Alright, that's it for me. Take care, everyone.